Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're doing a really rapid analysis focusing on an urgent incident.
Right.
There was a report, November 6, 2025, about a boat capsizing. It sounds quite serious.
Very serious, yes.
So our mission here is to just pull together the key facts for you from what we know so far. We want to understand the sequence of events, the location, and what's happening with the response right now.
Yeah, get straight to the core information.
Exactly. Just the facts on what happened, when, and critically, who is still unaccounted for.
Okay, so first things first, let's pin down the location. We're talking about the Puruni River.
Puruni River. Where exactly is that for people who might not know?
It's situated deep in the interior, in the middle Mazaruni region, so definitely not coastal. It's a key waterway for that area.
Right. Often used for mining activities and transport, I imagine.
Precisely. Lots of movement related to economic activity back there. And the report specifically mentioned the type of vessel involved.
Oh, what was that?
An aluminum boat.
An aluminum boat. Okay, that detail actually seems pretty significant, doesn't it? Tells us something about how it might handle maybe its weaknesses.
Absolutely. When you hear aluminum boat in this river context, you're generally picturing a smaller, faster kind of vessel.
Like a speedboat almost.
Sort of, yeah. Good for navigating rivers quickly. But the trade-off is often stability. They're inherently less stable than, say, bigger, heavier wooden boats.
So speed's great until something goes wrong.
Exactly. Speed and maneuverability can come at the cost of stability, particularly if you hit trouble.
Okay, let's trace the incident itself then. The reports seem to have a timeline and a route. That should give us some context.
Yes, they do.
It happened Wednesday afternoon. The time given was around 4 p.m., 16:00 hours.
Okay, 4 p.m. That timing is interesting.
And the route. They were going from Surrey-Mouth Back Dam towards Puruni Landing.
Right, Surrey-Mouth Back Dam to Puruni Landing. That definitely sounds like a typical transit route in the interior. Moving people, maybe supplies.
Could be miners, supplies, general travel. But that time, 4 p.m. You said that's interesting. Why?
Well, think about it. In that part of the world, near the equator, daylight fades fast around then. 4 p.m. is still light, sure, but it's heading towards dusk.
Okay. So any search and rescue effort starting after that.
Exactly. They'd very quickly be dealing with fading light, and then, the complete darkness you get on a remote river makes everything much harder.
Definitely narrows the window for anyone trying to self-rescue or for immediate help to arrive. That's a tough variable.
It really is.
And the reports are quite specific about the cause, aren't they? It wasn't like they hit a log or something submerged, which you might expect.
No, that's a key point. The reports state the trigger was mechanical difficulties.
Mechanical difficulties. So the failure was internal to the boat itself.
That's what it suggests, not an external impact.
What does mechanical difficulties usually mean in these small river boats? Engine seizing up?
Could be. Maybe it sucked up some debris or had fuel problems, causing it to just stop dead. Or maybe a steering issue.
And in an aluminum boat, one that relies on its forward momentum for stability.
A sudden loss of power or control, that's almost certainly going to cause major problems. Instability, basically.
So the mechanical issue wasn't the direct cause of the sinking. It was the catalyst.
Precisely. It triggered the physics of the capsizing. The reports say the failure caused the boat to become unbalanced.
Unbalanced, okay.
And that instability is what led to the sequence. The boat overturning and then sinking.
It wasn't just an immediate plunge then. More of a process.
That's an important distinction, I think. It sounds like a progressive capsizing rather than instantly going under. Maybe it listed hard to one side.
Water coming over the gunnel.
Right, or maybe a sharp turn when the engine died. It implies the occupants might have had a few seconds, terrifying seconds, mind you, to react.
That unfolding crisis, that developing instability, probably explains why the outcomes were different for the people on board.
It certainly could. Which brings us, unfortunately, to the human cost.
Yeah, the hardest part. How many people were involved?
The vessel was carrying 4 individuals in total.
4 people. And the reports paint a really stark picture of what happened next.
They do. 2 of the occupants, after the boat overturned, they managed to swim to safety.
Okay, so 2 survivors. They made it to the riverbank.
That's what's reported. They survived.
But that leaves 2 others.
Yes. The tragic part is that 2 individuals are still missing. The whole focus of the ongoing effort is finding them.
Do we know who they are?
We do have names reported, but it's important to stress this is preliminary.
Okay, understood.
The missing persons were identified in the reports as Patrice Grimmond and Evis Robin.
Patrice Grimmond and Evis Robin. Let's just pause on that for a second. We have the names, but you mentioned it's preliminary. The authorities also seem to be emphasizing that their identities aren't fully confirmed yet. Why the caution there?
It really points to the circumstances, the remoteness, how quickly this happened.
Right.
Formal identification, getting documents, verifying details like age and address, it takes time, especially in areas like Middle Mazaruni.
So people on the ground probably know who was on the boat from the survivors.
Exactly. But the official confirmation process, the paperwork side, is lagging behind the immediate crisis response. It just highlights how fast things went wrong and the challenges of information gathering out there.
Understood. Okay, shifting focus now to the official response. What's being done? Who's in charge?
The main authority handling this is the Guyana Police Force, the GPF.
Okay, the police.
They've launched a full investigation into the incident, which is standard procedure for something this serious.
And is this just an investigation from afar, or are they actually there?
Oh no, they're physically present. The reports confirm police ranks were deployed immediately to the area on the Puruni River.
Right there at the scene.
Yes. And their job is really twofold right now.
Which is?
First, conduct the investigation, try to confirm the cause, interview the survivors, piece together exactly what happened.
Okay, fact-finding.
And second, crucially, they are actively assisting with the search and recovery efforts for Patrice Grimond and Evis Robin.
That rapid deployment signals how seriously they're taking this. But searching in a river like the Puruni, that must be incredibly difficult.
Immense challenges. You're dealing with strong currents, the water might be murky, poor visibility.
And the river itself could carry someone or something downstream quickly.
Exactly. It's not like searching on land. The environment is constantly changing. The fact that the GPF is physically there underscores this is an urgent, active search operation. They're battling the condition.
And the authorities are being clear that this is still ongoing, right? Not a closed case by any means.
Definitely. They've stated that further updates will only come as more confirmed information is available.
So managing expectations.
Pretty much. It tells you they're still gathering the basic facts, still executing search plans. The information we have today is really just the starting point. The story is still developing.
Okay, let's quickly summarize the key points for everyone listening. What do we know for sure right now?
All right. We have a capsizing incident. Puruni River, Middle Mazaruni.
Involving an aluminum boat.
Yes, a smaller, faster type. It happened Wednesday around 4 p.m.
The trigger was apparently a mechanical failure.
Right, which led to the boat becoming unstable, overturning, and sinking.
4 people were on board. 2 managed to swim to safety.
Correct. 2 survivors.
And 2 individuals, identified preliminarily as Patrice Grimond and Evis Robin, are currently missing.
And the Guyana Police Force is on scene, investigating and conducting an active search and recovery operation.
Got it. That's the core situation as reported.
You know, this incident, it really highlights something starkly, the difference in outcomes.
How so?
Well, the source material is very clear. 2 swam to safety, 2 went missing. Based only on the facts we have, it forces you to ask a critical question.
Which is, what specific factors, maybe things not mentioned yet, decided who survived and who didn't?
Exactly that. Was it simply where they were in the boat when it flipped? Their proximity to the riverbank?
Or maybe life vests. Did some have them and others not?
Could be. Or perhaps immediate physical condition. Did someone get hit by the boat as it overturned? Were they injured instantly?
Factors beyond just the initial mechanical failure.
Right. The failure caused the instability? Yes. But things like preparedness, location at the moment of capsize, maybe swimming ability, physical condition, those factors likely determine the tragic difference in outcomes.
And that difference is probably what the investigators will be trying desperately to understand.
That's almost certainly a key focus for them now. Those hidden variables.
Absolutely critical details often buried in these initial reports. Well, thank you for breaking down these preliminary facts with us. It's a difficult situation.
It certainly is.
We'll keep monitoring for official updates. Thanks for joining the deep dive.